Then speaking of the Cowboys and Jerry Jones, did y'all hear about CeeDee Lamb going off on Dak Prescott? Talking about need to get him out of town. Dallas Cowboys need a new quarterback. That was wild. How do we feel about parents or just outsiders, whether it's a family member, girlfriend, cousin, brother, sister, coming out and speaking out on the team? For me personally, we didn't have the social media. I don't think it's right. I think we as players, we got to control our family members unless we're coaching them up to do these things because we have another plan in the back of our mind. We got to tone that down. But why does everybody just like that? I think it's that nice guy vibe that we talked about in another episode. When you're that nice guy, it's easy to put the blame on you because you don't stand up for yourself. You're gonna come and be nice all the time. So people will always attack you. And I think people want to see that dog in you. Yeah, man. Dak, I think the Miami Dolphins should go after Dak because I think that will get the Dolphins over the hump and help them get to the Super Bowl much better than Tua. And then Dallas can get Tua, and they have Tua and Trey Lance. They can figure out a trade and build this team whether they want to keep Trey Lance and build him up or go after a quarterback in the draft. But I don't know, man. I think that time is up in Dallas, and it's gonna get worse and worse with the media and the criticism and things like that. And he's just a puppet. They're waiting for everybody to attack him. And they ain't gonna be able to get the job done. It's obvious. Jerry Jones created the same atmosphere. We do the same thing. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what's going on, man. I don't like that. I think that was one situation where Bill Belichick could have came in. Every cooler heads could have prevailed. Everybody could have came together, make the decisions, and bring that discipline atmosphere that they need over there. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think just to be clear, it was CeeDee Lamb's mom that called out Dak, which technically that's just like CeeDee Lamb. You can't have your parents or anybody. Like, that's a representation of you. You got to keep that under control. And even if they did it and you didn't know it, you got to come out and be like, no, I love Dak. Like, you cannot allow that to happen.
Right.
Especially if neither one of y'all going somewhere. Anywhere if you're not getting traded or anything, but maybe it's a move to be that's going to happen this offseason. Now, I do think this, though. I think they made a huge mistake in Dallas with keeping Mike McCarthy. Like, I think everybody caught that off guard. Like, why? Hey, why did you?
What was the point? It's like why? Like you said, why? There's so many other options out here. It's like you got Jim Harbaugh, you got Bill Belichick, you got the young and up and coming defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, man. I was just like, why?